Replace hopper cable on a Turfware TR460. Review operator's manual prior to performing repairs. The hopper cable assembly is part number 360907. You will need two 11/16 wrenches, one 3/8 inch wrench, one 7/16 socket and ratchet, one flathead screwdriver, and one pair of vice grips. Grab and hold the end of the cable next to the threads and loosen the nut. Remove it and set it aside. Move the hopper slide out of the way and remove the nut on the end of the cable. Hold the bulkhead with pliers while removing this nut. Pull the rubber boot down to allow removal of the nut and washer and remove the cable. When removing this clamp, support the bottom of the carriage bolt with your finger. Remove the nut and set it in the clamp aside. Loosen this jam nut. With vice grips, hold the cable just off the threads and unscrew the cable. Loosen this nut with a wrench and move the rubber boot down and slide the nut and washer off and set them aside. When installing the new cable, start with 3 to 4 threads exposed. When sliding the new cable into place, pause here to put the lock, washer, and nut back on the cable. You want 3 to 4 threads showing below this nut. Tighten this nut, leaving 3 to 4 threads visible below it. Slide the rubber boot down, thread the jam nut on the cable and snug it up against the tube, and then spin the cable with the vice grips to tighten. Using a flathead screwdriver to hold the carriage bolt up, reattach the clamp. Run this nut down, leaving 3 to 4 threads exposed. Feed the cable back into the hopper side plate bracket. Put the washer and nut on and work them over the rubber boot and run them down hand tight. Making sure the cable is relaxed, use vice grips to hold the bulkhead and tighten them up, maintaining 3 to 4 threads showing outside the nut. Run the jam nut on the cable about 1/2 of an inch. Slide the slide up to the jam nut. Start threading the nylon lock nut. Hold the bulkhead with pliers and tighten the nylon lock nut so that the end of the cable is just sticking out 1 to 2 threads. Holding the bulkhead with pliers, finish tightening the jam nut. The final step is to check that the slide on the hopper is open when the lever is all the way forward and closed with the lever pulled back.